Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm Edgewenka, and I'm here with two members of the BVI Tourist Board, some of my favorite people, Cindy Roseanne Jones, Events Coordinator, and Kalita Henry, Public Relations Coordinator. Welcome to Spotlight. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Beautiful young ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Making it all happen here in the BVI.
We're trying.
We're trying, yes.
Yeah. It's cool. The Food Fete is coming up, and it usually comes up this time of the year, right?
It's every November.
Every November.
Yes, every November. November is Culinary Month, and we've coined it as BVI Food Fete. So we're very excited about it this year. We have a few changes that my colleague Cindy is going to cover that are very exciting. Chefs coming in, different lineup.
Yeah, don't give us all the information one time.
Okay.
Okay, so the date of the food fair, when it starts?
November 1st to 30th.
From the 1st to 30th.
Right.
And then it culminates with the Lobster Fest.
Yes, we know that's your favorite.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm not gonna get ahead of myself.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm just having a good time. So from November we're gonna start off. And what's going to happen on November 1st?
November 1st, we will kick off the month. The entire month, we call it Culinary Month, which we've dubbed, as Kalita said, BVI Food Fete. So BVI Food Fete is the brand that we're working with, and we have a few events under that brand.
What are those events?
Okay, so we start with Taste of Tortola on November 7th. We move on to the Barefoot Gourmet Soiree on the 14th of November. Taste of Virgin Gorda on the 21st, and Anigada Lobster Fest on the 28th and 29th.
Okay, so we got to go over that again slowly. On November the 7th, we have...
So on November the 7th, we're going to have Taste of Tortola.
And that's going to happen where?
At the newly refurbished Queen Elizabeth II Park.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
We're really excited about it.
Is it going to be done in time for that?
Yes, it's going to be to the point that we can use it and have a beautiful event.
Oh, that sounds... No, that's
That's
something.
one of the big changes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of the... Oh,
Yes.
that's one of the big changes you're
Yes,
talking about.
yeah.
Yes, because if you remember, the event used to be held during the day on a Friday.
Yes.
And we're moving it to the night now from 6 to 12.
Oh, more people could come.
Absolutely, and
And-
really get to enjoy what the culinary
And you're going
scene
to have
has
big
to offer.
bands and...
We're going to have all sorts of
parties and-
entertainment.
Really?
So bands, DJs, dancers, some of our majorettes. We really want to make it a really nice...
I was just guessing that. Yeah.
That's actually what we're going to do.
It just sounds like something you
Yes.
would
When
do.
you have
know.
culinary, entertainment just has to come along with it.
That's
you have
right.
to have
There's,
that.
you know,
Absolutely.
food, drink,
Yeah.
and the music.
Yes.
You know, it's like...
And we have some wonderful entertainment that a lot of us don't get to see. They play on the outer islands during the week and so forth.
sister
They
islands.
all, yes, they all gonna be a part of the event. So very excited about it.
Okay. So, on November the 7th, we're having the
Taste of Tortola.
Taste of Tortola in the Queen Elizabeth, in the newly refurbished Queen Elizabeth II Park.
Right.
Right. And that event, we're going to have a lot of music, a lot of entertainment, but we're going to have some special chefs.
We're gonna have demonstration kitchens that night, but our restaurants will be featured that night. We're gonna have just about 20. We're hoping to have about 20 restaurants there for you to sample and taste what they do on a weekly basis at their restaurants.
And it starts when?
It's gonna start at 6 p.m. in the evening and run through 12 a.m.
And that's on what day? What day?
A
is that?
Saturday.
That's a
Yeah.
Saturday night,
Oh,
that's right.
That's gonna be hot.
Yeah, every year.
And you usually bring in a guest chef or a star chef to come
Right.
in to compete.
In previous years, we've had chef competitions.
Yes.
This year, it's slightly changed with chefs demonstrating as opposed to competing head to head.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do, we're gonna have 2 of our local chefs participate, as well as 2 chefs from our Puerto Rico market.
So we have So we're not having anybody from the continent of the United States.
We're gonna have that for the Barefoot Gourmet Soiree.
Okay. So that's on the 7th of November, Saturday night. We're having a big event in the Queen Elizabeth Park. Sounds great. You have the entertainment lineup yet?
We've started making contacts. We have a few.
That's not anyone you care to mention? Any group
Not
you
at the
care to
moment.
mention at the moment?
Yes.
Okay,
As
cool.
we go along,
Are we
we'll
gonna
be
come back? 'Cause I
There has to
updating,
be
think-
right.
some element of surprise.
Well, I mean, you're coming back, I think, on either
Yeah.
next week or a week after.
The week after.
And so I'm hoping that we'll
We're going
get...
to be here again before, as
Yeah.
we enter
As we go
November
along,
as well.
yes.
Okay. And so, okay, so that's the 7th. And then the next one is the Barefoot Soiree.
Right, we have a Barefoot Gourmet Soiree. This event was introduced last year in an effort to raise funds for a culinary scholarship. And during that event, we like to call it this year that we have a star-studded lineup of international chefs ranging all the way from Germany, in Europe, to New York, Argentina, along with some of our local chefs.
Okay, that was on Peter Island last time.
It was on Peter
Where is
Island.
it gonna be this
It's
year?
going to be on Peter Island this year.
Okay.
We appreciate that they've partnered with us once again this year.
And so you dress up in your
You get all dressed up
Chic,
elegantly,
beach
beach
elegance.
chic.
But you don't have
just
on your
up-
shoes.
No shoes.
Barefoot elegance.
but you bring your shoes, but you can
You bring your
can
shoes. Once you get there, we give you a
take
pair of
'em-
slippers.
you take 'em off.
And you
Yeah.
can either wear your slippers or you can go barefoot.
How much does that cost?
Those tickets are $200 per ticket. We have a 10% discount until October 1st. So you can get your early bird specials on those tickets.
What about senior citizens?
I'd like to just emphasize the fact that the Barefoot Gourmet Soiree is a fundraising event in the sense that, we raise funds to send students, at least 2 students in the territory on scholarship who are interested in studying tourism and hospitality.
Okay, that's cool.
And-
And that's been so from the
Last year.
inception?
Yes, that event last year afforded us the opportunity or the ability to send 2 students, to give 2 students scholarships for this year.
Okay. You care to tell us how much money you raised? Or you don't have that offhand?
No,
Okay.
No.
maybe we'll have it on the next
Okay.
interview.
Cool. So, then, and this is, the Barefoot Soiree is what day?
That'll be the 14th of November on Peter Island
So
at
that's
Dead
the
Man's
So
next-
that's
Bay.
the
another
next
Saturday.
Right.
Okay. So this is like every Saturday
Yes.
you have something.
Absolutely. The 4 weekends in November, we have 4 major events.
Okay. So Barefoot Soiree on Peter Island, $200 a ticket, fundraising event for scholarships for young people who want to be
Absolutely.
chefs.
Yes. And we
Right.
also have our local chef, pastry chef, Gorvie Henry. He'll
Gorvie
be
Henry will be
participating
there.
as well.
Okay.
So we have the international chefs with one of our top pastry chefs.
Okay, cool. And you got chefs from Germany, New York,
Yes, we
Argentina.
have.
Argentina.
Yes.
So going to be any particular kind of food, or it's going to be just these different types of food?
That is all up to the chef right now. What we like to do is have the chef create a specialty where each item can complement one another. That's how we treated it last year. You don't want something that's so diverse that guests wouldn't enjoy it. So diverse chefs, diverse menu, but it does complement each other.
And it has to be BVI inspired,
Meaning what?
meaning that they use some of our local products, the way the BVI cooks, just stuff like that,
So if they're
infused
gonna-
with
if they're gonna-
BVI
if they're gonna-
style.
If they're going to cook fungi and fish, they have to dress it up. They have to do it in a different way.
It'll be their style, but fish and fungi, is a BVI dish already.
Okay.
So if they did it in their way, then it's already BVI infused.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay,
So
I see that. Okay. And so that's on the 14th.
Yes.
Right.
And that starts at what time?
7 p.m.
And the boat leaves
The boat will leave about 6:30.
from the CSY dock.
CSY dock, right?
Okay. And come back at
11.
11 o'clock. Okay. And then what's the next one?
And then we go on to Taste of Virgin Gorda, which again we've reformatted. And the event will take place at the Sugar Bay Ruins, on the Nail Bay Sugar Ruins on Virgin Gorda. And that again will be from 6 to 12 p.m. On a Saturday night.
Okay. And last year you had the bar hopping thing.
Yes.
Yeah, last year we had the bar crawl.
We
Back
actually
on
have
Virgin
3 bar
Gorda,
crawls this
and
year, but
yes.
we're going to get to that.
Yes.
Okay. So this year you're having what did you just
This
say?
the Taste of Virgin Gorda,
Taste of Virgin Gorda,
Right.
right?
and that will be at the Nail Bay Sugar Ruins.
And so what
on the
happens then?
21st. And it is going to mimic the event on Tortola, but we've changed it up a bit where we will have the chef competition on Virgin Gorda among 2 of our local chefs.
Okay. And
I would love to
what other kind of
say the
activities?
names, but we're in discussions with them right now.
Okay, so
The
you don't
2
want to,
chefs,
okay.
right.
Because it's
It's early stages. It's early
This sounds
stages.
like a save the date interview.
It's kind of to get the public
Yeah.
excited,
Yeah.
so
It's kinda
they
save the
know
date interview.
what we have coming up, and they can plan accordingly.
Yes, everything is in the planning stage.
We want everyone to prepare, put their little money aside, start
Yes.
saving to eat and dine and mingle and just have a good time.
Yeah,
November's
start
going to be
planning
great.
to have a good time in November.
That's right,
This
the
is time-
entire month.
Yeah, this is the time where the tourism comes to us, right? Like,
That's right.
Yeah, tourism comes to us in November.
And that means it's a perfect opportunity to explore our sister islands.
Yes.
And, it's great. Everyone wants to eat their way through the BVI, so that's why we're excited about it.
Okay, so this is Taste of Virgin Gorda, the 21st, 6 o'clock to 11,
Yeah, 6 to 12.
6 to 12. And of course, you're going to have the ferries going to be running.
The ferry is going to be
Yes.
back and forth. We're in discussions with Speedies on putting on a special pricing, but of course, that again will come later because we're still in discussions. But if you log on to bvifoodfet.com, we're updating it every day as information comes in and is completed. So,
Okay, and so you're going to have these it's going to be a chef competition. And
Yes, we'll
you're
have
going
a
to
chef
have, how many chefs you're going to have there? Just the 2 chefs?
again, our just like Taste of Tortola, with Taste of Virgin Gorda, we'll be featuring our restaurants. And so we expect to have about 10 restaurants will be probably the number that we can accommodate on Virgin Gorda in the Nail Bay Ruins. And then we will have 2 local chefs competing for the chef competition there.
Okay. And what about entertainment?
That night we're looking at jazz entertainment. So it'll be a night of jazz and wonderful food.
So we bring in any international artists or jazz, because we got some
Yes,
great jazz
we're working on
musicians
it, but
there.
our aim is really to keep it local.
Yes, we have some brothers, and of course, I'm going to name them, Kamal, Dale,
Yes.
and them brothers could play some
Absolutely.
jazz.
There's a lot of talent here
There's
in
a
the
lot of
BVI.
talent, yeah, a lot of talent in the BVI.
Yes.
We have a nice pool from which to select for jazz.
We do.
Yes.
And we want to
yes.
expose all of that this November.
Okay. And so that's the 21st.
That's the 21st.
And then the final Saturday, was that Saturday
Final
and Sunday?
weekend is your favorite
It's your
thing.
thing.
Yeah,
You want to
that's
tell
my
us
thing.
about it?
Oh, yeah. Yes, we're going to be having Lobster Fest in in Anegada. And we're going to be leaving here on, Saturday night?
That's the 28th and the 29th.
The 28th and 29th.
Yes.
What's that? Saturday
Saturday
and
and
Sunday.
Sunday.
Saturday and
That's
Sunday.
right.
So we're leaving on Saturday morning, and we go into Anegada for the whole weekend. Right?
Yeah, we're actually encouraging people to take off on Friday after work, either get the boat or take via Airlink and come
Well-
over, spend the entire weekend.
And Friday evening, the 27th, is the lobster crawl. That's the bar crawl on Anegada.
Oh, so you're
this
having
year.
a bar crawl
So-
on
yes,
Anegada
right.
this year.
So
That's a new
that's
development.
Right.
Right. So
development.
last year we had the On the Rocks bar crawl on Virgin Gorda. People enjoyed it. It was really well done, and so this year we've decided to add another 2. The Just Crawl, which is going to be on Just Van Dyke on the 8th of November, and the Anegada Lobster, the Lobster Crawl on the 27th of November.
All right, so let's go back to the crawls because
Okay.
we should talk about them. You see, I was
In
doing
order.
it. I was doing it. I was doing thing in order, and y'all threw me off. See that? Okay.
Well, November. Okay, go ahead.
So the 8th is the Just Van Dyke bar
Bar
crawl.
crawl, right? And we call it the Just Crawl.
The Just,
The
of
Just
course, the Just
Crawl,
crawl. Yeah,
right.
that makes
That's
sense.
the day after the Taste of Tortola.
Okay, and so what time that starts?
At midday. We're going to be taking the boat over at midday and returning between 5 and 7. We're still working to get the bars on board. So we're in the really, really beginning stages of the bar crawls. But we'll be reaching out to the bars next week. They all know that we're coming there to do the bar crawls, and they're pretty excited about it. This way, we have included all of the major islands into BVI Food Fete now.
Okay, so we on Tortola, we on Peter Island, we on Virgin Gorda, Anegada, and Just
Just
Van
Van
Dyke.
Dyke.
That's right.
Everybody's included. Everybody
all
get a piece of the action.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's gonna cost me more
Hence
money.
the
That's gonna
island
cost me more
hopping.
money.
You gotta.
That's why you
Because
gotta
I'm saving from there,
You have
right?
to create a little
start
food fed
saving.
fund.
Yeah. I have,
A food fed fund.
From this year, I'm
Yes.
gonna start from November this year. I'm gonna start a November fund,
Okay.
right? For next year.
So you already have your funds together for this
No,
year.
I don't have no because you caught me off guard. You know, I was only thinking about Lobster Fest. Now you got, you know. All right.
Well, we really want to encourage the BVI to come out and support the entire month, not just the Lobster Fest. Taste of Tortola, Taste of Virgin Gorda, the Barefoot Gourmet Soiree. I think they're all unique events, and it's going to be an enjoyable month.
I know that all of them are good because the Taste of BVI is the Taste of Tortola. You know, you have a lot of different tastes going on,
Yes.
and the chefs and the restaurants that participate, they do an excellent job in preparing different types of food that in ways that you never imagined
Right.
before.
Yes.
Right. So it's really great, and even I'm a vegetarian, and I get taste a lot of different types of vegetarian stuff as well. So.
And that says a lot. If
It's
you're
really
a vegetarian and you attend
Yes.
Anagata Lobster Festival,
Yes.
because I think some people feel like they can't. It's not their event because there's some people who are allergic to lobster or.
I'm going to charge you for that selling point.
So I'm glad you mentioned it.
But no, it's not really. I don't eat the lobster, but I have fun. I go with my
Right.
friends who eat lobster, and they enjoy the lobster. And I eat the accompaniments.
Yeah.
And drink and we we just hang out.
You hang out and have a good time,
And have a
yes.
good time. And last time we went fishing.
Oh, nice.
We got up on Saturday morning early, and
That's
and
great.
Honorable Dr. O'Neill took us
Right.
out on his boat
nice.
fishing.
Okay.
I caught a
That's
whole
cool.
bunch of pine and stuff.
And that's that speaks to what the tourist board, what we're trying to also create. We're trying to create interest in what we have to offer.
And an experience.
And culinary food events bring people together. Everybody
Yes.
can socialize over good food and good drink. And then once you're in a location, that just opens more doors for you to see the island, take a tour, take an island tour, take an excursion, do something different, snorkel. It's about getting to know the BVI.
And we're gonna take a break, and when I come back, I'm gonna put y'all on the spot.
Oh, dear.
Well, we're speaking about culinary education as well.
Okay.
And we have a surprise for you.
Y'all want me a gift?
Yes.
You're kidding.
You're going to love it.
We'll be right back after these. Let's give it a look right in the spotlight.
Spotlight is brought to you by Tortola Concrete Limited, the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, and CCT Global Communications.
Welcome back to the spotlight. We having a good time, and November is our month for tourism in the BVI. It's a local tourism month.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
where we have fun in our country.
Yes.
We need to brand that. It's like local fun in our country.
Local fun
Something.
in our country.
Y'all make up the slogan.
Play in your own backyard. That's what I like to say.
There you go.
That's what I like to say.
That's right. November is for us to play in our own
That's
backyard.
right.
Yeah. So bring your marbles. But yeah, we were talking about all the events coming up in November. Taste of Tortola.
Taste of Virgin
Taste
Taste of Virgin
Gorda,
Gorda. The
Barefoot Gourmet
Barefoot Gourmet
Soiree, and you got a lobster festival, and the bar crawl.
Jocelyn Dyke bar crawl, and
Anigada,
bar crawl,
and Virgin Gorda.
and Virgin Gorda bar crawl. Yes.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the culinary food program before we run out of time.
Yes, before that we have
Yes.
to highlight that because
Yes.
culinary education is so important. It's an extremely important component of our culinary tourism product. And this year we have Chef Roshni Gurnani and her sous chef Jill Bromley returning. They were here last year.
Yes, they were here last year.
Yes.
She made some special fritters for me.
Oh, nice.
yes,
So you have
yes.
a special in with her.
I got a special.
Okay.
I got a special invite.
Well, she'll be back, and this year she would like to do the demonstration again. Last year there was a demonstration held at HLSCC where the students helped her. They were on stage and they prepared some very delicious dishes. And it was a great experience for the students because they get to learn how to plate, how to present,
Yes.
how to mix flavors. And the goal behind the program is when she comes this year, she'll be facilitating workshops. And so she knows, because she herself is a culinary instructor in Texas, she knows the importance of hands-on and exposing students to what's expected of them on a global stage. And what's very key that our local chefs last year and visiting chefs emphasize is that sometimes our students tend to think there's glitz and glamour.
Yes.
You know, like what they see on the Food Network and what they see on television is all fun in the kitchen, but it's not. So we're hoping this year to craft some workshops that will provide them with hands-on experience in a chef's kitchen here. There's a component that she'd like to bring in where the students would be exposed to the agricultural department, meeting with a local fisherman and understanding how to, exactly as the term is coined, from farm to table,
Yes.
and how that all comes together. And so this culinary education program is designed for students at H. Lavity Stout Community College and our technical school here, the students who are studying culinary.
So how do they get involved? How you select them already? You go around and select them, or they apply? How does that work?
So the schools will be contacted and the instructors will pull the students together for
Okay.
it.
So the instructor will select
Yes.
the best of what they have in the class.
Well, it's not even so much about the best. Most of the time the culinary student programs are pretty small. So last year I believe all of the students
Oh,
were
okay.
invited to participate. It's really up to, and then we have a workshop that they'll do on Virgin Gorda. Like last year, she went to Virgin Gorda and conducted a demonstration.
And this year, we're also going to involve the technical school as well.
Right.
Okay, so it's
Right.
the HLSCC Culinary Arts and the technical school.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
And then part of the culinary education program as well will involve the junior chef competition that we've been conducting yearly, and the table setting, the Janice Blyden table setting competition.
And when is that going to be?
It's November 1st and November 8th.
And where?
November 1st is on Peter Island, and November 8th will be on Virgin Gorda at Little Dix Bay.
Oh, okay. So you're
Yeah.
going in the top restaurants and
Right.
top resorts in the country.
Well, it's been, primarily held at Little Dix Bay for the past number
For the
of
past
years.
yes.
So this year will be the first time it will be on Peter Island.
So the kids really get exposure to high level of
Oh, absolutely.
of cuisine preparation and service
Setting,
and
glassware, stemware.
display.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah. We have to prepare our students for the future.
Yeah. So how do we the public get involved in that in any way?
Tickets will be on sale. I don't have the details as for. Do you know the date of when they're going to be on sale? I think it's the beginning of October. Yeah.
We're not 100% certain.
Because
but
it's not something you have to purchase a ticket to attend. It's not
Okay.
open to the public in the sense where you can just show up and
So
And
you
observe.
buy a ticket and you come
Yes.
to the event, and then you get a taste of food that the kids prepare, and you
Yes.
get to be part of the setting
right.
and all that whole production there.
Right.
right.
Okay. And,
But
and
at
more
the end of the
information-
month-
more information will be forthcoming on that
Well,
particular
because
event.
we're coming on at the end of the month,
Yes.
and we're going to have the current junior chef and hopefully both the current junior chef and table setting champion come on board, and we're going to explain more about both.
What part of our just comeback culinary team, silver medal culinary team, going to play in the event?
What
What
part
part
will
are they
be?
going to play? Yeah.
We will be reaching out to them to be a part of the food month from Taste of Tortola to Virgin Gorda. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And we also have, well, I guess at this point I can give you a little surprise where they can also be involved. We're doing a fish and fungi competition this year for Taste of the BVI, and we're excited about it because this brings to the forefront a big part of our culture in food. And so we're going to be doing a fish and fungi competition. We're going to do an elimination process prior, and we're partnering with Chef Imran and Plum Rose to make that happen. There's some exciting details about that we're working out that we're going to bring to the public shortly.
Fish and fungi
A fish and fungi competition.
competition. So
Right.
who could make the best fish and fungi?
That's right.
That's right.
Okay, I only could taste the fungi.
Would you like to enter?
What, to make the fungi?
Yeah, you could
To-
enter.
to cook
You can
Oh,
compete.
so
it's open.
so
it's going to be open to the public.
Oh,
Right.
Oh,
To
not-
chefs
well,
and
I can't. I no, I
Really
can't
good
make.
No,
cooks
you just
and-
prefer to
I just prefer to eat.
eat.
Okay.
Okay, I'm with you.
I'll be there to eat. Yeah. Okay, so we got the whole month lined up, and we're under the turn of the clock, of course.
Right.
And I just want to know if we're going to, what have we done for Anegada this year in terms of the flamingos, the museum, and the iguana?
Well, I've spoken.
That's my on the spot question.
That's fine.
Yes.
I've been in direct communication with people who
But you
oversee
prepared,
the
huh?
flamingos to come here, and we've communicated that they must be present. See, I have you. I'm joking.
Say that again.
No, I'm joking.
You talk to the flamingos.
It's a joke.
Yeah, okay. You talk to the flamingos and you let them know that we are coming.
Yeah.
Because
So that they will be present.
We believe.
Yeah.
We believe. Me and my friends believe that you'll order flamingos, plastic flamingos from Walmart, and you have them stuck up there in the
And it
pond,
don't move.
and they don't move because every time we pass that bridge and we look over, they're in the same spot.
Okay, so this time you want to see them
And
flying.
so we wanna
You want to see an air show.
We want to go by and see the flamingos.
Okay.
And so we can't find a tour guide. We can't find nobody to
Okay.
take us by the flamingos. So
We'll see what we
if you
can
talk to the
do.
flamingos and they
We'll
say
see
it's
what we
okay,
can do with Mother Nature and the order
all
of
right,
things.
Okay, because we will begin to get suspicious.
Okay,
Seriously.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
And the iguanas, we spruce up the park, make it look good.
Yes,
put some-
we did. We went over there on a site visit a couple of weeks ago, and we had a look at the museum and all the cultural aspects of Anegada, and we're looking at how to improve those, including the roads. We're speaking with the Public Works Department on just improving everything so that when you get over there, there are things besides going from restaurant to restaurant, but there are things that you can do in between, like the museum and trying to get to see the flamingos and so forth.
Okay, great.
So-
Okay, good. So that was my on the spot question.
No problem. Good
But
question.
y'all are prepared. That's good. All right, so we are at 20 o'clock. So we're going to start over again from November 7th,
Okay.
right? We have the Taste of Tortola.
Right, we have the Taste of Tortola. What we really want the public to understand, because we know there was a little bit of a confusion last year, is that BVI Food Fete is our brand for Culinary Month. And under that umbrella, we have a month-long set of events, starting with Taste of Tortola on November 7th, and Barefoot Gourmet Story on the 14th of November, Taste of Virgin Gorda on November 21st, and Anegada Lobster Fest on the 28th and 29th. In between those, we have put in 3 bar crawls, one on Just Van Dyke on the 8th of November, on the Rocks Bar Crawl on Virgin Gorda on the 21st, and to kick off Lobster Festival, we're doing a lobster crawl on the 27th.
Okay. We forgot to mention that during that month, restaurants going to have specials. You could come and...
No.
Oh,
This year,
okay.
we're not gonna do.
No.
No.
We've taken it out
Okay.
for this year, and we're looking to place it during a higher tourist season.
Okay.
Yeah, so that the restaurants can they can get a better turnout, and the tourists can get a better
Okay.
liking of
yes.
our restaurants and our food and
That's
what they
good.
have to offer.
And during the height of our tourist season, is when?
Well, I wouldn't say that.
January to April, somewhere in between that.
It's also important to know or recognize that usually with restaurant weeks, they kind of stand alone. So we don't want there to be any confusion between the restaurant week and other culinary events taking place at the same time. And so that's something else that we have to look at as far as placing it in the right time.
Okay, putting it on the calendar in a place where it's going to serve best.
That's correct.
All right, cool. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Great. It's good to see you.
You
Anything
too.
we forgot?
I have your flamingo order and your lobster order. I think I'm good.
Yes.
Cool, cool.
And just to log on to go and visit our website, www.bvifoodfet.com, like our Facebook page, BVI Food Fet. And we're actually doing a social media
Yeah.
takeover on our Facebook pages this week. So if you're on Facebook, we have a cover photo going around. We're asking everybody to change out their cover photo with our Facebook cover photo just to promote BVI Food Fet
So
for
you
this
put,
week.
you put it in your because I'm not
In your,
Yes,
in your
you
cover
don't-
in your
photo.
profile
Right.
space, right?
Yeah, no, in the cover photo space. So you
In
have
the
your
co-
profile
okay,
picture and then you have
in
the
the
cover
background.
photo.
Okay,
Right.
okay, cool.
And
Yes.
we're also asking for, people who use the WhatsApp app. You
Nope.
can change your profile there using the picture.
That's right.
Instagram, you can post it. Really just social media. Whichever
So we
platform
just-
you use, let's just
blanket
blanket
social
it.
media
That's
with
right.
the tourist, the
That's-
tourist logo.
That's our intention for this week. That's right.
All right, that's cool. That's,
Yeah.
that's a good marketing
Right.
gimmick.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Roseanne,
Thank you.
Miss Henry. Yes, I have a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to Food Fete, the month of November. And of course, I'm looking forward to the Lobster Fest in Anegada.
Yes.
Do you have your room yet?
I am not at liberty to disclose any of that information.
That was my on-the-spot question. If you don't have a room yet, now would be the time to book.
No, maybe the time to book.
Yes,
yeah. That
yes.
would be the
They're
time to
getting
book.
at full capacity over there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm hoping that the airline, the VI Airlink would give us some good deals as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna give them a plug because the last time I went with them and the Bradford brothers, they could fly some planes.
Yes, they
Yes.
can.
Seriously.
They're very good.
Yeah, and I like that, so I want to give them a play. And I think last time it was they had dropped the price from $99
to $79,
$79,
and they're doing that again this year.
and they're doing that again
Right.
this year. And so and make your reservations early for that as well.
And I think it's a great way to see the islands, and it's a quick trip over. But if you want to mix it up and take the ferry one way and a flight back, or I think it's
But the ferry,
It's great.
the ferry is just me personally. That on the sea for that length of time. I'm not too cool with that.
that's not your
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, it's not my thing. But the ferry is really a fun trip. Yeah, the ferry. I gotta give Speedy's a plug and all the boats. Well, ferries are going up.
So far,
Inter-island.
we've spoken to Speedies, who will be doing it. Bobby, he'll be taking his boat over, and Inter-Island Ferry, which will be coming from St. Thomas, St. John, and straight up to Anegada.
Okay. And how much is it going to cost from?
We're working that price out with them
Also,
at the
you're looking
moment.
for a special rate for.
Of course.
For the-
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
that'll be cool.
Yeah.
But
We want to do whatever we can to help accommodate everyone to be able to afford to
go.
take part in the month.
Great thought. Great thought. Very
In
good.
the
very
entire
good
month.
strategy. Yeah. Cool. And of course, on the ferry, you usually have a DJ.
They have the DJ,
You have food.
the
You got
drinking.
drink. It's a party. It's a
I heard
party
it gets
going.
really rowdy.
Yeah, it's a party. That's what I'm hearing too, because I haven't done it, but it's a party going from the dock from dock to dock.
Dock to dock.
From dock to dock, there's a party. So that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Good to see you both.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
us.
very much for having us.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to the month of November, and of course, we're gonna come back again in a couple of weeks.
In 2 weeks,
and
I'll be
talk
back
about some more about the events coming up.
for the
or
culinary program,
culinary
education.
program.
Yes.
Cool. Yes, I want to thank you for watching Spotlight. Next week, the Spotlight is going to shine on the Miss BVI world. Yeah, contestants, young ladies. We're going to talk about beauty. We're going to talk about all kinds of things. So check out the Miss BVI world contestants on the Spotlight next Tuesday. Also, we're going to have the BVI members of the BVI Youth Parliament. We had a new youth policy that passed I think early in the year, late last year, and we're going to talk to our young people about asserting themselves and holding on to their power, empowerment of the youth. So you make sure you be here next week. Of course, Spotlight is seen every Tuesday at 8 p.m. here on JTV channels. Channel 55, yes, 55. And again on Sunday, 2:30 in the afternoon. I want you to like my Facebook page. A lot of people are liking my Facebook page. I feel neglected. So go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/SpotlightBVI, and make a comment, like it, make a suggestion, let me know what's going on, what you think, am I boring, what I could do to spruce up a thing a little bit, and, keep in touch, make a suggestion about a guest, start a conversation. Just like my Facebook page, please. All right? So we're gonna have a good time next week. I'm Medjuenka, reminding you that when the spotlight is on, you see the facts. Peace and blessings.
Spotlight is brought to you by Tortola Concrete Limited, the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, and CCT Global Communications.